Hello, Scorpio sun sign and Scorpio rising sign. This is your forecast for March 2016. And this month you got a lot of activity in your fifth house. You've got an asteroid known as Chiron. You've got the Sun and Neptune there, and ultimately you're going to have Mercury and Venus there as well. The fifth house is the house of Leo. It's the house of the inner child. And what I would say primarily for you this month is to allow yourself to stop and smell the roses and to enjoy your life. So on the most basic level, it's just deciding that for every negative, I'm going to choose to see the positive. It's allowing yourself to be playful, to choose to have hope and faith in your heart that all is well. And really, I think the way to tap into this is to love yourself enough to go do the things in life that make you feel like a kid. So allow yourself to play. Okay, whatever it is that you like to do. If you like to go to the gym or take walks in the park or go to concerts, or if you have a photography hobby, or anything that really helps you to just be in the zone, give yourself quality time with those things, because this is saying, once again, I love myself enough to reward myself with these things. Now, unfortunately, this month starts out with a challenging aspect. Saturn is making a square aspect to the Sun. Mercury's making a square aspect to Mars. So what I would say for you this month is that, or the first week of this month, is that you might have a hard time enjoying your life. You could feel frustrated or angry. You could feel fearful. So, that sounds nice. Yeah, I'd like to go play, but I've got all these bills to pay and I've got to get all these things accomplished. But what I'm going to say back to you is that is indeed true, but what's also true is that life is short, and even if you're just doing it in small doses, it's going to help you to recalibrate yourself, to recharge your battery, so that when you are working, you're going to have a fresh perspective and you're going to be more confident, more energetic, and therefore more productive. Okay? So the first week, you might have some stress, you might have some fears that you need to work through, but really just try and seek out a good, healthy balance between work and play as much as possible. Now, on March 5th, Mars goes into Sagittarius, into your second house of money. So this can say a few things. First of all, just a strong desire to be healthier financially speaking. So you could be looking under the hood, so to speak, at how you can stretch your dollars, how you can save money. In some ways, you might find ways to make more money, or find a way to supplement your income in some way. The big thing with Mars in the second, Mars is the warrior principle. It's having a goal and being successful, climbing that mountain, so to speak. And so the mountain this month for you with Mars is becoming healthier, becoming more confident in your finances. So if there are any opportunities in your career, or to go get a new career, or again to add another stream of income or something, Mars is about being bold, being confident, and to a certain extent being aggressive. I love myself, I believe in myself, I'm going to do my utmost best to be successful and deliver the highest quality of work that I can. I'm going to shine, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that that's true. So with the second house, I would say value yourself enough to allow yourself to be abundant and to thrive financially. Okay, now there's a new moon on March 8th, and where would that be? Yes, indeed, in your fifth house. So it's easier to enjoy yourself. There could be some fun event that you go to, a concert or a class or something like that. The big thing is that you should be happy on the days approaching this period and a little bit after. It should be a time where you're able to live in the moment and you feel appreciative of who you are and what you have, or the blessings that you have in your life. Now, if you are single, this can mean that you meet someone special. So if you're single and want to meet someone, this is a great time period to get out there and show people who you are and what a great person you are. Now, if you're in a relationship, this is a great time to schedule quality time with your significant other. I mean, this looks like something where you're able to really connect on a mental, emotional, even spiritual level. Okay, now the sun goes into Aries on March 19th, and that goes into your 6th house. And so the 6th house is very different than the 5th house. The 6th house says that you're going to be more focused on being successful, conquering your to-do list, and being productive. So I urge you to be someone who allows yourself to play prior to this, because it'll be harder to do so. Once the sun goes into the 6th house, you're just like, I got to get this stuff done. So it's like you feel guilty if you're not working and being productive and being efficient with your time. Okay, so the sun in the 6th house is a great time to schedule work for yourself, to make sure you're organized with it and focus on the bigger things first. Ultimately, I think you will be successful. The sun and Mars in the 6th house, you're fiercely determined to be successful. Really, I would just say, just don't overdo it. Know when to say, that's enough, I can try again tomorrow. Now, finally, Saturn goes retrograde March 25th through August 13th, and that's in your 2nd house. So wherever Saturn is in your chart, it tells me a few things: where you need to be stronger, where you need to be more focused and more disciplined. And then your 2nd house, I was just talking about Mars in your 2nd house. 2nd house has to do with your self-esteem and your net worth, and I think they're both a reflection of one another. If you really highly believe in yourself and feel worthy of financial prosperity, you're most likely to allow prosperity to flow into your life. But if you doubt yourself, if you feel unworthy or like you should be better, so you're obviously not worthy of a pay raise or the lifestyle that you want, you'll get in your own way. You'll block it energetically. So Saturn retrograde in the 2nd house during this period is deeply looking at your belief systems about yourself and what you're worthy of, and healing those areas of yourself so that you can ultimately allow prosperity to flow into yourself. So this is like a psychological or even spiritual thing that I would ask that you take seriously, because it really can heal old hurts and wounds that have limited you financially speaking. So with that being said, that does indeed conclude your forecast for this month. I hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye.